Well, we're entering the final 3 weeks of the 2015 legislative session, and I thought I'd just provide an update about what's been happening at the Capitol. This week we'll finish hearing all the omnibus bills in the Senate, and then those will go to conference committees where there are people from the Senate and the House that'll sit down and try to compromise and come up with one bill. If you look at the positions of the Senate and the House, you'll notice that on many areas we're very far apart. So those conference committees should be interesting discussions. I'd like to just focus on one issue as a member of the E12 Senate Education Committee. This has been an ongoing issue for several weeks. When we received our targets as far as total spending would be for the committee, they were a lot less than we projected. And this has caused a real problem with only 1% being allocated to the per pupil allocation, funding allocation. This is the main funding mechanism for our public schools. And what we have found is that 1%, at least in District 196, the district that I represent, will lead to the layoff of about 175 teachers and over 2 years, $20 million deficit. So we've been working very hard with leadership, meeting with the governor and others, trying to get that spending target up a little higher. We anticipate a need of 2% for the next 2 years, total of 4% increase on the per pupil funding to stabilize our schools. And if you recall, going back 10, 12 years, our schools have been really in a financial crisis. We've had a lot of reductions over the years. Last year was a good year for schools, the last 2 years with funding coming up, but we're still coming out of that 12-year decline through the beginning in 2002 up through 2011-12. So this is going to be an ongoing issue. You need to know that there's certainly a lot of work being done behind the scenes to try to raise that allocation, and we certainly hope we'll be successful as we come out of the conference committees. So thank you. It's been always a pleasure and a real privilege to serve the people of Senate District 57. Thank you.